In your strategy to attract and retain key talent is focused on salaries and fancy perks. You're probably in for a big surprise. And what we're going to focus on now is this idea of quietly quitting and why top performers are getting disengaged. And often we're losing productivity and people, and you may not even be aware of it. So let's explore what those key elements are and how we can stop that trend within your teams. Andre, what is it? What is it, and what can we do?
Yeah. Three things that I think we are finding that the best leaders are doing right now. Let's start with looking at quietly quitting. And often leaders think of people who are quietly quitting are people who are just lazy. They're not doing it, they're not pulling their weight. But dive deeper. These are people who have emotionally disengaged. They just show up. They do the bare minimum of what they have to do, and even sometimes they don't even do that. And that is about leadership, not about the individual. Yes. You've got to find the key to engage their emotions, engage their heart, because quietly quitting, you don't even see it. You don't even see it. They're not jumping up and saying they don't like things. They're just not showing up as you want them to. Yes. That's the first strategy, is how to engage them at an emotional level. The second thing about looking at retaining talent is around career paths. And we use this word career ladder, and a ladder is always about going up or coming down, right? Yes. People today aren't necessarily interested in fancy titles and promotions and big salaries. They're actually more purpose-driven, as we've talked about in the past. And rather than a career ladder, it's a career lattice. A lattice means people can move sideways, they can move up, they can move down, they can build their expertise in a particular area. Yes. And the best leaders are no longer looking at career ladders as a way of motivating people, but trying to really find their mojo with different types of things. And there's so many different examples of that happening, where people are doing special projects, they're getting involved in looking at AI as a way of, so there's so many different ways that people can build their expertise. Yes. The third thing is one we've talked about a lot in our Leadership Accelerator, is recognition. Recognition is often seen as an HR thing because we have a system, and at the end of the year we've got to go through and recognize people. Recognition is something you do every day. Yes. It's not an HR system, it's a human system, it's a leadership system that you need to integrate. And if you haven't done that already, no wonder people are quietly quitting. No wonder people are looking at shifting organizations, and you might be losing talent. So difficult to find good talent these days that you've got to put your arms around them and embrace them in ways that we haven't as leaders done in the past. So that's what we love about our Leadership Accelerator, right? It's about looking at how do we retain, engage, and get the best out of our talent, increasing their level of fulfillment. Download our ebook. That's a great start. Have a look at our Leadership Accelerator programs. Great place to start.